Our last video showed you how to pot up a hanging basket with young plug plants. What I'd like to do this afternoon is show you how to pot up a larger basket with some established plants. So I've got an 18-inch basket here. I've already got the lining inside it. We've got some 2-litre pot ivy leaf pelargoniums, happy face met with this beautiful striped flower. And we've got 3 of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we managed to put the 3 of them in a hanging basket without damaging any of those long, lovely stems that are going to trail over the edge. Okay? The 18-inch basket's already been lined with basket liner. I've got a nice coarse grade compost. I like it nice and lumpy so it holds drainage and air for me. First thing you need to do is you need to line the base of it with some compost, but we're not filling it this time, so we've just put some in the bottom. The next thing you'll need is 3 empty 2-litre pots. Now you can either take yours out of your hanging bar of your pots like this and use them that they've grown in, or you can have perhaps 3 spare. We've got plenty of pots spare on the nursery, so I'm going to use these. And what these are going to do, these are going to position where your plants are going to be. So just gently put them in a triangle like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fill the gaps with compost, and it's going to leave us 3 indentations where we're going to put our plants. So in goes the compost. Doesn't matter if it goes in the pots, that's not a problem at all. So you're going to have 3 areas where you're going to be filling with compost. And we do a little bit of firming down here because we want these pots to stay still. We want to have a nice indent for all the plants to go into. Okay, a little bit round the edge there as well. There we go. Last one, just to get a little bit between the pot and the basket. Okay, so what I've done is I've filled the basket with compost, and now when I take those pots out, I've got the perfect place to put my plant in. So take your 2-litre pot, carefully turn it upside down and take the pot off. Lovely white roots there, ready for the plant to grow on. Carefully turn it the right way up, get the bushiest side to the outside of your basket and literally just slot it in. Okay, so that's the first one in. Again, take your pot out first. It makes that lovely indent where your root ball is going to go. Take your second plant, gently turn it upside down, take the pot off. Again, try and put the bushiest side outwards because you want the hanging basket to trail over the edge, and just slot it in. Already it's looking like a nice full established basket. Okay, take the last pot out. Again, you've got that space. Here's my pot, plant already taken out of its pot. Face the bushiest side out, lift the foliage up of the other plants and just gently slot it in. Okay? And you might find that there's a bit of a hole in the middle. So if you get some compost and just gently fill that gap, that's the overlapping of the pots in the middle. Okay? Okay? And then you just want to firm around the edges with your hands just to make sure that the compost is nice and firm. And you might find that you need a little bit more. Well, that's easy done, just putting it in around the edges. Lifting up the leaves gently. Okay, and there you have an established hanging basket made up with 3 big 2-litre plants, and already it looks established and there's not a broken limb on there.